This is Down to the Wire 513.
Everybody else can shut up. It is time.
Ooh, fly man rain.
Back in the building, man.
Yo, we in the building, we back.
Make sure y'all follow us on everything Down to the Wire 513. Yo, Down to the Wire 513 Sports and Spirits Friday. How you feeling on this beautiful Friday?
Feeling great, brother. I ain't got no spirit. I got some water today, man.
Yeah, I'm with you. Water.
I want some water. So I do got some spirits, but I ain't had time to get everything ready. But feeling good today, man. It's a great Friday. Very busy week going on all through the sports world, man. But how you feeling, man?
Blessed, Black, highly favored, man. Thank God we made it through another week.
Yes,
thank God the weekend is here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm happy for weekend to be here too, man. I ain't gonna lie, it's been a long week.
Yes.
Long week, man. Long week.
Very long week.
We're gonna get into. I'm about to get into Lakers. We're gonna get to Lakers a little bit later, but
big game.
Long
tonight.
week, big game tonight. Long week. But man, you got some good news.
A good week, a great week, a very productive week for our guy, Lamar Jackson.
Got some great news about our guy Lamar Jackson.
A deal is done. A deal is finally done with the Baltimore Ravens.
Man. Congratulations. Got it done. He announced, I think he announced it on Instagram, Twitter, whatever video he posted a video on. 5-year extension.
Yep.
Overall, $260 million deal. $185 million guaranteed. Shout out Lamar Jackson. Shout out to Baltimore Ravens, man, for making this happen.
They said the highest paid player in NFL history for now.
For now, we know it's probably going to change very, very soon, probably. But hey, he get a title for at least probably almost a week, I would say. He'll probably get it for a week.
For sure.
At least a week. At least a week.
But yeah, man, the drama, the biggest offseason storyline has finally come to an end. I'm glad both parties can have reached an agreement to this, man. And like I said, man, shout out to Lamar Jackson for not holding his ground, man, because he was very stingy. Didn't sign with an agent. As y'all know, he's his own agent, along with his mom.
His mom or other family members. I think he does get counsel from the NFLPA, but for the most part, this is him and his people did this. Him and his mom, him and his peoples. You know what I'm saying? So,
yes.
Shout out to them for getting this done. This is a big deal. Yeah, big deal. Big deal. Are you surprised?
Yes, I'm surprised it got done as soon as it did, as quickly as it did. Especially right before the draft. But it seems like NFL every year they always have like one big headline like right before the draft. And just following trend here. Obviously it's not what he wanted as far as total guarantee money, which what we said he's going to have to come back off that number.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Baltimore this all just comes with Baltimore listening to what Lamar wants. I'm pretty sure he was the one. Okay, let's go get OBJ paid. Got that.
Overpay him, but hey, if it was to bring Lamar back, if that was one of his demands, not mad for them. I'd rather overpay him than have to, get Lamar $200 guaranteed $1 million. So
I'd have a gut feeling, nothing out there yet, but I just have a gut feeling that they're not done in the wide receiver market. Now, obviously, they drafted a wide receiver last night. Shout out to Zay Flowers.
Yep, drafted him last night.
But there is I've seen reports of one more possibly big wide receiver could possibly end up in Baltimore. Not sure how the money would work, but I've heard D-Hop tied to Baltimore that could possibly be a fit. So.
That'd be very interesting, man. I'm not sure how that will work money-wise, like you said, but that'd be very interesting, man. That'd be very interesting. I'm happy they got this deal done. I was slightly surprised, because after he made the trade demand, but it's like, damn, all right. It's basically he's saying I'm done with him. But I'm happy that they, able to come to their senses, both sides. I think this is the best fit for him, and obviously they need a quarterback. So
yes.
In the AFC, you have to score points. So, going out and, make him the highest paid ever in NFL history. I think he's deserved it. I think he's earned it. Like we said, it's definitely probably going to be short-lived, but, for the time being, he's king of the hill.
Facts. And I mean Baltimore. And honestly, this is we're based out of Cincinnati, Ohio. This is probably one of the Bengals' worst possible dreams come true. Because now you have to continue to beat Lamar for at least easily the next 5 years.
Yeah, and they get weapons around them, so it's like, damn, they really starting to, you got a new offensive coordinator, so you're gonna have a new philosophy in there. You're gonna have more weapons around him now. Hopefully, healthy weapons now. And hopefully, they get their running backs back healthy, and they could use Lamar as a strictly quarterback, not a quarterback and running back.
Exactly.
I'm happy they got this deal done though. I think he's the highest annually too right now. So, big deal, man. Big deal.
Yeah, man. Baltimore is going to be going to be forced to be reckoned with. Obviously, everybody's going to say, "Well, he has to be healthy," which is that's true. He does have to be healthy. But as I've stated on this show many times, if he had this deal in place, I'm almost willing to bet. I'm about 90% sure he plays in a playoff game.
Oh yeah,
against the Bengals.
And like we all watched that game. If he plays, probably would have won.
He's the difference. Yeah,
they almost won with Tyler Huntley, man. If he didn't have that fluke ass fumble at the goal line and
exactly
Henderson ran it back. Henderson, right? It was Henderson, right? Ran that shit back.
Hubbard.
Like Hubbard ran that shit back. It's like damn, they definitely won a game. And that was the play that won us the game. So, this is a huge deal. I think the Jalen Hurts deal definitely helped Baltimore out. Because it got them like, all right, look, he just hit the team Super Bowl. He didn't win MVP, but he got runner up, and he took the team to the Super Bowl. His further he took us, and he didn't get nothing near what Deshaun Watson got. So come on, dude, let's be sensible here. I think it helped them prove that the Deshaun Watson deal is an outlier deal.
Yeah, and like I said, they gave OBJ, they overpaid for him. So like I said, Baltimore's showing that we're trying to help you out.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure, man.
That's a big question. Now, the next question is just going to be what does Joe Burrow get? Because Justin Herbert, I know he's up for extension, but if he gets more than Lamar or like Lamar money, hell, even Jalen Hurts money, then his agent deserves a raise.
Yeah, big time raise. They didn't deserve more than that 3% or whatever the 3% they get. He deserves a little bit more than that because if he gets, I think he'll be around a 160 guaranteed.
Yeah, he should.
Herbert.
Out of all quarterbacks, he should be the least paid when it comes to most guaranteed money.
Now he is up after some of these other guys, so he's going to get more than like the Russell Wilsons and probably like that. I think Russell Wilson got like 162 or some shit maybe.
Yeah, I'm not talking about that. I'm just about the class he's
class
with
right now. Yeah,
class
he's definitely going to be the lowest of this class because he's done the least. Of course, he took a team to the playoffs this year, but they lost to another first-time playoff entry in Trevor Lawrence and the Jags. So, definitely going to be the lowest paid, but hey, at least they're going to pay him because he's definitely going to get paid.
Yeah, and now it's just what does Burrow get?
That's the big question right there because I think it'll be somewhere in the ballpark though because, of course, you could say he's better than Lamar, what I think he is, but he hasn't won MVP. He hasn't won Super Bowl. He just got there. So I mean, of course, he got there. He got there almost twice. He got the AFC Championship game.
Yeah, back-to-back years.
Back-to-back years. So that's a little bit that holds some weight for sure. But I think he's gonna get more than Lamar for sure. But I'm very interested to see what he gets.
Yeah,
I don't think it'll be much more, to be honest with you.
Yeah, and honestly, and the key we have to remember is they still have to re-up on T. Higgins. Even though T. Higgins came out and said he's really not worried. He's really not focused on the deal. Sign an extension if it happens. He obviously wants to get it done, but he's really not focused on it. So you got re-up on T. Higgins, and you got Jamar Chase next year getting an extension. So
So if it's structured like this, where this is, the regular quarterback deal, as you would call it, the not Deshaun Watson deal.
Yeah.
if it's structured this way, I think Joe will get somewhere like maybe 190 million guaranteed.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
And probably 265, 270, overall deal. But I don't think it'd be much more than what Lamar got here because like I say, he's definitely got some weight to it, the shit he's done. but he hasn't. He ain't got. If he won a Super Bowl or something like that, then he would have a lot more weight. He ain't got that kind of weight yet. So
yeah. I mean, like I said, then then what they're doing in Cincinnati, they're getting pieces around you. Like obviously they drafted T. Higgins and Jamar Chase, but we went out and got an Orlando Brown to help offensively.
Yeah. But still, we didn't have to draft T. Higgins. I mean, not T. Higgins. We didn't have to draft Jamar Chase. We could have went somewhere else. We drafted Jamar Chase, but I'm sure was heavily influenced by the fact that we have you. So, the other quarterbacks ain't having Jamar Chase out there to throw to either. So, T. Higgins. So, he has some weight to throw, some weight to lean on, but the Bengals also have some power in the whole negotiation too, because he has a lot to work with. He has one of the best rosters in offenses in the league.
That's a fact. Besides offensive line.
Yeah, but besides the line, he has the best. He has some of the best skill players in. Let me put it that way. One of the best skill players in the league, because that O-line is trash.
Yeah, but yeah, I think a Burrow deal gets done. With less than a month. Obviously, wait till the draft, get all the draft picks signed, but I do think a Burrow deal gets done fairly soon. Now that Lamar got his money.
Yeah, I would agree.
It's down to the wire. 513 Sports and Spirits Friday, man. Appreciate everybody rocking out with us. Make sure y'all tap in with us on everything down to the wire. 513. Y'all see it scrolling at the bottom. Google is the best way to find us. Obviously, man, Lamar got his money. Right now, we are currently on day 2 of the NFL draft. The first round was last night, and a lot of surprise picks, man. No surprise at number one. No surprise at number one. Bryce Young, number 1 overall to Carolina, which was expected. Number 2, C.J. Stroud to Houston.
I think that was a bit of a shocker.
I was a surprise.
Yeah, to some, because it was a lot of different talks before the draft. Though you had them reporting, that they're going defense. Oh no, they're going offense. Oh, they're not going quarterback though. It's like, so what are y'all? It was a lot of reports going out there. I'm not sure if it was on purpose. I'm trying to misdirect other teams, but it was a lot of different reporting coming in all different directions on Texas yesterday, but made a big splash with Stroud at 2, and then trade up.
So made another huge splash by trading back up very next pick at pick number 3, and drafted who I think is going to be the best defensive player in this draft, Will Anderson Jr. I've been saying that since he became eligible for the draft. Like, he is going to be a force to be reckoned with in this league. Yeah,
I agree, man. I think he's going to be maybe 1A, 1B with him and Jalen Carter, even though he has off-field issues. That's probably why he slid so far in the draft. But I think those two are going to be the top 2 players, maybe even overall players in this draft.
For sure. And Houston got better immediately. I expect Houston to take a huge leap this year, and my definition of huge leap for them is they'll finish second in the AFC South. It's still Jacksonville's division to win. I think Jacksonville's going to win that division, but I think Houston right now, like I said, even though we haven't seen C.J. Stroud play, we haven't seen Will Anderson Jr. play. I'm going on record right now. Houston will have a better record than both Tennessee and Indy in 2023. They'll finish second.
I would definitely agree with that. I think they're going to be good, man. Like they were better than their record last year. I know they had a lot of losses on there, but man, they fought a lot of teams close down to the end.
Shout out Lovie Smith.
A lot of games, yeah, man. Shout out Lovie Smith. He definitely got the short end. We talked about that a little bit off air. Definitely got a short end of the stick, man. But they fought hard. They have some guys on the team too, man. So they have a solid foundation. And now with Will Anderson Jr. and C.J. Stroud, they have the captains on, I think, both sides of the ball for the next probably 10, 12 years. So I think they did a great job yesterday in the draft, man. They cleaned up. And I'm not sure if they have any more. I think they have more picks today, so they should, be able to add even more talent to that roster. It costs a lot, man. They had to trade a lot of picks, a lot of future draft capital. They traded a first for next year. Take a second this year, a third, some shit. So they traded a lot of shit to get Will Anderson Jr. So he better be that guy.
Yes.
Because they gave up a lot to get him.
Facts. And like I said, don't stop improving. I mean, you gotta get C.J. Stroud some weapons down there, get him some targets to throw to, protect him. Obviously, that's a big thing going around this league. You got to protect the franchise. If he's your franchise quarterback, get him offensive line. So
yeah.
Texans are off to a good start. I said we're not expecting them to hit on everything this offseason, but if you're a Houston Texans fan, which I don't know too many outside of people who live down in Houston.
It was a lot there yesterday, man. They took a little hit there,
Yeah,
selfie stick. So it's a lot of fans out there, man. I don't know, like you said, I don't know where they at, but they out there.
I mean, y'all should be happy because y'all future is looking bright, especially with these two guys. So
Facts, man. Facts.
we're not going to go down every draft pick. Just overall, what you can remember. What was just some your biggest surprises? Other biggest surprises. In
one of my biggest surprises, I had no clue that not Will Anderson Jr., that Jalen Carter had even the slightest chance to go to the Eagles. They cleaned up, man. I think they have like the whole defensive line from
Georgia.
Georgia, bro.
This is back-to-back years. Yeah,
it's something crazy, man. I don't know. It might be a conspiracy going on in the NFL. But yeah, they
Philadelphia Bulldogs.
Right. They traded up one pick. They were at 10, traded up 9 to get him. And Will Levis falling, man. We talked about it a little bit on Wednesday. There was a report out there. Somebody on Reddit said that he's telling family that he's going to be number 1 overall pick. Guess it make it. Maybe, I don't know if they meant maybe the second round, but it definitely went in the first round because he slid out the first round.
I'm glad. If y'all betted money on that, y'all
I almost went to bet that too, bro. I almost went to bet that it would be 5 quarterbacks taken in the first round. Or was it 4? It would have been 4. I forget what it was, but
yeah, 4.
I almost bet that, man. I was like, man, he's definitely gonna go. But then somebody I was watching the NFL live, they said if he don't go 23, I'll be a little weird. I was like, 23, he fought as far as I ain't doing that shit. Didn't do it. Glad I didn't do it.
Yeah, we were the last team that could possibly draft him. Obviously, he would have been a backup, of course, but yeah, we were in the first round. We'd have been the last team. Minnesota Vikings would have been the last team to select him.
So that was a bit of a shocker to me.
Yeah, man. Like I said, and like I said, he was gaining, like I said, so much momentum, so much steam, and like I said, just said his draft odds went down crazy.
Yeah, they were saying he was gonna be like possibly the second quarterback taken after Bryce Young. So I was like, bro, over CJ, like I don't know if I like him that much. I ain't saying he's gonna be, a bust or a scrub or nothing, but I didn't like him that much,
Yeah.
So when I started hearing that kind of stuff, I was like, maybe it's just, we say it all the time on the show, we keep it real. Maybe they want to see a great white hope come back, or not come back. They still got some great white quarterbacks in the NFL, but they kind of, of course, this year is a great year for black quarterbacks. We saw, top 2 picks for black quarterbacks, probably first time ever. So I'm thinking maybe they're trying to, get him the hype train to get him back up there. But I guess he saw his tape and I was like, nah, I'm cool.
Well, actually, first 3 picks. Well, not first 3 picks.
First 3 quarterbacks.
Yeah, because Anthony Richardson went
first 5 picks, man, which is crazy, bro.
I love that move. I love that move for Indy. I'm pretty high on Anthony Richardson as we talked about it. We talked about him a few weeks ago when he was getting the hype after his pro day. He needs to call Cam Newton
ASAP. I would already have him on the phone.
Yeah, same build. He has. I think he has a stronger arm than Cam Newton, a more accurate arm than Cam Newton.
Yeah.
But yeah, he needs to call Cam Newton about just getting his body right, because I think the coach is going to use him similar to what Cam Newton does, especially running the ball.
Yep, I think so, man. I'm super interested to see how that works out, man. I'm hoping it'd be good because I'll definitely travel over there to see some games
for sure.
But they sound like they're gonna start him too, man. It sound like they talked to the GM and he was like, I think the best way to learn is gonna be reps, practice reps, game reps. I'm like, oh shit, so he's gonna play. Which I'm not
can't throw Matt Ryan back.
I'm not opposed to that. I would definitely say shit. I think y'all gonna be trash regardless, probably. So shit, play him.
And the thing is, he does have pieces around him to help him. Like now, John Taylor, he has to stay healthy.
Yeah.
But 2 seasons ago in 2021, he did have a breakout year, phenomenal year.
Last year, he definitely
got hurt.
Yeah, got hurt. Yeah, you gotta stay healthy. But they have some pieces, man. Hopefully, their O line can get back to where they're supposed to be. They have one, I think, one of the highest paid O lines in the league. I think they just are trash for some reason. So hopefully they get it together.
Injuries.
I don't know what it is, but they was trash. Hopefully they can get it together though, man. Because I'm definitely rooting for Anthony Richardson.
2 running backs going on in the top 12.
That was
Bijan
shocking to me.
Robertson, 8 to Atlanta, and Jameer Gibbs, the Detroit Lions.
I wasn't too shocked at Bijan going because I think
Atlanta needs a running back.
I think he is that good to be like a top 10 pick. I probably, running back are so disrespected these days. I hate to say you could have got him. You probably couldn't have got him no lower than that, but you could have got a good running back lower than that. So the second one, what's his name? I forget your name. You said what's the guy's name?
Jameer Gibbs.
Yeah, Jameer Gibbs.
From Alabama. Yep.
I would not have drafted him now. I'm sorry. Would not have did it.
The crazy part is now, this is rumor report that they're offering DeAndre Swift. So if you get rid of DeAndre Swift, that means you're asking him to come in and be the starter right away. Which honestly, if you get drafted that high, I mean, most people would expect you to be a starter right away.
If you draft him that high, you better, because I mean, the shelf life running backs, like we all know, it ain't long.
It ain't.
You paying him, you draft him in the first round in the top 12. That's a pretty hefty payday for a running back. So I mean, shout out to him. But you better come in playing, bro. But I don't know what the plan is, but I will come in playing him.
But the thing is, Alabama running backs, we know, or we would have heard like how great he was. I said, go like Trent Richardson. He didn't turn out to be a great NFL. He was a great NFL running back, but in college, he was a dog. Mark Ingram, Derrick Henry, Josh Jacobs.
Derrick Henry fell to the second round.
Yeah, like no disrespect to Gibbs. I mean, he had a pretty solid career at Alabama, but he wasn't the guy. It was all Bryce Young. What can Bryce Young do?
So you think he gonna come in? And like I said, Derrick Henry was a second round pick. I'm cool.
Yeah. So, good luck, Detroit.
They just picked up my guy Montgomery too. So like, yeah, Dave Montgomery. Y'all got him, and they got somebody else too. I forget the other back they got, but they got 3 running backs now. So it's like I really did not do this. This pick was really asinine pick, if you ask me.
Yeah, no faith in David, honestly.
Yeah, asinine pick, if you ask me. If I'm him, I'm pissed. I'm like, damn. I mean, welcome to this. I mean, I like guys come to the team, so welcome to the squad. But bro, you just signed me. Like, what I'm gonna do? I'm cool, man.
Jackson Smith and Jigba, Seattle. I actually like that. I actually like that fit for him.
I love it.
I love that fit.
Obviously,
play across from DK. Still, Tyler Lockett's still up there. Although he's on the back end of his career, he still learn.
Yeah, definitely on the downside. But hey, he's a great vet to have around.
Mm-hmm.
Gino got weapons, man. I love it.
Yes. Yep.
Love it.
Give Gino, the more weapons Gino has, the better.
I love it. I was hoping he slid to the Bengals. I know the Bengals would pick another receiver, but I was hoping he slid to the Bengals.
We about to talk about the Bengals here shortly. Speaking of Jackson Smith Jigba, what about that stretch? 4 wide receivers in a row.
I think they saw JSN go and said, "Oh shit, let's go ahead and get our guy now. Let's go ahead and get one of these guys down." Because once one went, they was like, all right, these guys will start going pretty quick. So yeah, 4 in a row. I think it was him, and then it was
Quentin Johnson, TCU, the Chargers.
Quentin Johnson, and then was the next one?
Baltimore.
Yeah, Baltimore picked up
Zay Flowers.
Yeah, Zay Flowers. And then what's the last one?
My Vikings surprised, shocked me. I thought we were going corner. I thought we would go corner, but we went.
I don't know about that pick. But hey,
no, I love because I think, dude, like the kid is talented. Jordan Addison, he is talented. He will be a very solid wide receiver in this league, and will play in this league for a long time.
Play opposite of Justin Jefferson is gonna definitely help y'all out.
Oh, for sure. But as we've seen last year, Vikings, we can't win trying to outscore people.
I gotta say, our defense trash though, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I know.
Y'all be scoring points. I can't tell nobody scoring points.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm guessing we're gonna try even harder to outscore people next year.
I like dude, but I just don't. I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe they went in love with none of the defensive backs. Maybe that's what it was. I don't know.
No, I got faith in Brian Flores though. I think we're not done making moves. I think Brian Flores he'll have us better than what we looked last year, because last year
he's a defensive guy, man. So I think he definitely will.
So, but yes, them string of 4 wide receivers going. And then you mentioned the Bengals, man. If you ask the Bengals fan, oh boy, they are not happy right now. Because a lot of Bengals fans, most Bengals fans I know, They were thinking they would go tight end at 28. The tight
Joseph
end
Quinn
that
was on the board too.
the tight end that everybody wanted was right there for him. Hell, even a corner. That's another position they thought. It was either tight end or corner.
Yeah, that's what I would do if I was Bengals.
And both positions were available for him, but they went deep. They went pass rush. They went defensive end.
Yeah, I mean it's not a terrible pick either, but they had more. I think you had more than one need, so it depends on where you had the other guys on your board. Like, obviously, they didn't have them higher than they had the kid they picked. So
I should like it. I mean, I'm not mad at the pick, because the thing about it is, if you really be honest, look at it. Well, one, Trey Henderson, he has to stay healthy.
Yeah,
he has been dealing with nagging injuries since he arrived at Cincinnati. But obviously, when he's played, he's been a beast. And then two, next year he's scheduled to make $14 million next year.
Mm.
And if you're trying to save money and for your other guys, you can't be paying your defensive end $14 million. So
he ain't the guy to pay that much.
I think they're basically just drafting his replacement right now. Get a year in the system.
Yeah, I ain't mad at it. I ain't too mad at the pick, man. I think they definitely should go safety as well here later rounds with some picks they have, because Jesse Bates is gone, so definitely go safety.
Well, they drafted their replacement last year, Hill and
oh yeah, they did get Hill last year.
They got Dax Hill and Tyson Anderson, so that they got their rookie. They got their safety on a rookie deal. So corner, honestly, I think they're good at corner. They got the what's the word I'm looking for? The rotten apple. No pun intended.
I'm about to say who, but I already know.
Yeah, Eli Apple, he is gone. Mike Hilton, he's cool. He's a solid corner. Cam Taylor-Britt showed that he can play in this league. Now, if they get a Woozier back healthy, I think they'll be solid there. So I get why they really didn't go corner.
That was a big loss last year when he got hurt.
And the tight end thing, man, if you really had that much faith in Joe Burrow, he could play with any tight end, honestly. You don't need a...
That's true. You can find tight ends, I don't want to say anywhere, but even later in rounds, there's some good tight ends still on the board.
And it's not like the Bengals use their tight ends that much.
Yeah.
So I
mean, Hurst had a pretty good year last year. And so did Uzama the year before. So I mean, yeah, they do, but
you could tight end.
I just had two guys in the last 2 years, so he can bring another one in there. They could do the same thing.
tight end by committee. If you want to keep bringing tight ends on 1 year deal, saving you money, go ahead.
Bring guys who got to prove themselves a little bit. Come in, a little chip on their shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
Like Hurst did last year. He had a big chip on his shoulder last year. He came in killing shit.
Let Joey B get him paid, man. But yeah, other than that, I mean, yeah, that's really the really big surprise. Like I said, Will Levis is still on the board. Michael Mayer, tight end from Notre Dame, he's still on the board. Joey Porter Jr. is still out there. So
Pittsburgh pick soon in the second round. Pick one of the first picks, man. Pick them up, Pittsburgh.
Yeah, that's I've seen a report that a lot of teams were calling the Pittsburgh, possibly trading up for 32.
Do it. Just go ahead and get them, Pittsburgh.
That would have been the funniest.
It'd be so nostalgic.
That would have been the funniest thing if the Bengals would have drafted Joey Porter Jr.
That would have been funny as hell.
Mm.
David had to root for Bengals. Hell, no, I ain't wearing that shit, bro.
Yeah, that would have been funny.
I want you to win. I'm not wearing that shit.
But yeah, all the NFL draft fans, night 2 is about to get underway. We are 6 minutes away. So yeah, nights 2, round 2 and 3 are tonight, and then the final 3 rounds are tomorrow afternoon. So make sure y'all tap in with that and stay in touch with who your team has selected. Down to the wire. 513 Sports and Spirits. Fly Man ran the Taryn Bland. Josh Evans, we know he's out enjoying a good spirit, especially after the long week he had.
I'll get spirit up, man. You know what it is.
That's facts. To the association, man. Obviously, playoffs is the big thing going on right now. Yeah, we might as well go on and start with this. Leading top, the biggest surprise of the playoffs thus far. Milwaukee Bucks knocked out of the playoffs, courtesy
man.
of Jimmy G Buckets.
Hemi Butler, man. I will say this before we get into the clip. We got a clip for y'all to play. Before we get into the clip, man. Jimmy Butler, I'm sorry, brother. I apologize, man. I've been shitting on you for years. You are officially off the shit list, bro. You're off. If T wants to call you a superstar, I'm gonna let it slide. If people want to put you in the top 15 in the league, top 10, top whatever, I'm letting that all that shit slide. The shit you did in his last 2 games, bro. Fucking legendary, man. And the way he did it last game, talking shit to Drew Holiday. Hey, man. Hey, I found myself actually rooting for Jimmy Butler. I couldn't fucking believe it, bro. I couldn't fucking believe it. So shout out Jimmy Hemi Buckets.
Hey,
you are him, bro. I apologize.
He is him. And crazy, he's doing with the not the best of supporting cast around him either.
Not the best. That's a nice way to put it, T. They have 4 undrafted players, 2 in the start lineup. I said it before the playoffs started. Pat Riley, get some talent somewhere. Get some talent down there, please. But hey, they're doing it without talent. They're doing it without talent, man.
Facts.
Coach Bo, shout out Coach Bo.
Mm-hmm.
Coach Bud got his ass out coached terribly. Might be out of a job.
If I'm Milwaukee ownership, yes.
He just got extended after they won the title. He might be out of a job this year. No adjustments at all. Terrible use of timeout. It's like, bro, what are you doing? Call a freaking timeout. Like, what are you doing? And even Jimmy said it. Jimmy said, we go back to the huddle. Spo said, what are they doing? They ain't calling timeouts. What's going on? Like, what are you doing, bro? No idea what's going on.
Nope.
Like, he has no idea what's going on.
Yeah, no timeouts. Your defense is a scheme. That fourth quarter, bro. That fourth quarter overtime was second half was hard to watch. You put Brook Lopez on Bam Adebayo and have him just playing off of him, basically turning Bam to the point guard, giving him easy looks to Jimmy.
It was I don't know what the game plan was or if they had one. And then you mentioned Brook Lopez. Why was he not in the game on that last play where Jimmy had the alley-oop game time bucket? Why was he not in the game? He's the what was it, runner up for defensive player of the year or third? He was second or third for defensive player of the year. Why was he not in the game, bro? Yes, he made some inexcusable mistakes. Like it's okay to make a mistake of or not even a mistake. To not call timeout, sometimes that's coach's philosophy. I'm not calling timeouts that they'll we'll get the best shot just flowing through it. But the miscues on the subs, the miscues on the adjustments, with not doubling Jimmy in either game, or not putting Giannis on Jimmy in either game. Giannis not stepping up and saying, "Yo, I don't care what you saying, bud. I got Jimmy." Like, inexcusable, man. If you ask me, Coach Bud needs to get fired.
I'm with you, and honestly, him not having Brook Lopez out there on that play, hey, he's from the pop tree. That's the reason. That's the reason San Antonio lost the 2014 NBA Finals.
Right. Didn't put Tim Duncan in the game. Offensive rebound gets tipped to Ray Allen. Or tipped to Chris Bosh. Chris Bosh passes to Ray Allen.
Yep. So
inexcusable mistakes, man. Inexcusable.
And also, Milwaukee needs a better second star. Middleton, I mean, obviously Middleton, like I said, they won the championship 2 years ago with him being a second star, but since he got hurt, he hasn't been the same offensively. And then Drew Holiday, like I said, his offensive game is improving, but he can't be your second best offensive player.
Yeah, even both of those, even at full health, are number 3s at best. Both of those guys. So you're playing with one of the best players. Giannis ain't the best player in the league no more, if you ask me. That game,
wow.
That game just killed it. That game killed it, if you ask me. He missed 13 free throws. Secured it.
Was running from the free throw line.
Oh my God! The jump ball where he threw it out of bounds.
Was running from the free throw line.
You can't be scared of the moment and be the best player in the world. To me, that title is up for grabs. He ain't it no more. He's not it no more.
Mm.
Yeah, man. So you got Giannis and you got two number threes out there, and a whole bunch of role players. Good role players, but role players. So they gotta make changes, man. Giannis is up for extension. If I'm him, I ain't signing that shit. I know that much. They gotta make changes, man. Starting with Coach Bud. He has to go.
Yeah, he's the first piece that has to go. Speaking of Giannis, man, he had a very interesting post-game press conference. When he got asked, does he consider this season a failure? Apparently, by the same reporter who asked him the same question a year ago when they got eliminated.
By the way, fair question.
Yeah, very fair question.
Number one seed, most number one overall seed this year. I think it was number one seed last year too, in the East at least. Number one seed, bro.
And here's what Giannis reacted to that question.
Hope we can get it up. Hold up. Oh shit, here it is.
I just asked Bud the exact same question, but I'm curious for you. Do you view this season as a failure?
Oh my God. Okay, because I'm not that up. You asked me the same question last year, Eric. Okay. Do you get the promotion every year on your job? No, right? So every year you work is a failure. Yes or no? No. Every year you work towards something, towards a goal, right? Which is to get a promotion, to be able to take care of your family, to be able, I don't know, provide the house for them or take care of your parents. You work towards a goal. It's not a failure. It's steps to success. And if you've never, I don't want to make it personal. So there's always steps to it. Michael Jordan played 15 years, won 6 championships. The other 9 years was a failure? That's what you're telling me? No, I'm asking you a question. Yes or no? Okay, exactly. So why you asking me that question? It's a wrong question. There's no failure in sports. There's good days, bad days. Some days you are able to be successful. Some days you're not. Some days it's your turn. Some days it's not your turn. And that's what sports is about. You don't always win. Some other people's gonna win. And this year somebody else is gonna win. Simple as that. We're gonna come back next year, try to be better, try to build good habits, try to play better, not have a 10-day stretch with playing bad basketball. And hopefully we can win a championship. So 50 years from 1971 to 2021 that we didn't win a championship, it was 50 years of failures? No, it was not. It was steps to it, and we were able to win one. Hopefully we can win another one. Sorry that I didn't want to make it personal because you asked me the same question last year, and last year I was in the right mind space to answer the question back, but I remember it. Next.
Next. Yo, Giannis is funny as hell, man.
All right. A lot there. Well, first off, one, I do Terry and Bland speaking, I do consider it a failure. Number one seed in the East, getting knocked out by the 8th seed. Obviously, the goal is to win a championship every year, but we know how hard it is to win a championship. Cool. The fact that you lost to an 8th seed, that's what makes it a failure in the first round. That's what
swept.
That's what makes it. That's what makes this year a failure. 2, he was talking about his steps to success, which is very true. And there's goals. What was your outside of championship? What was your goal this year? You basically have the same team outside of the rookie stuff you drafted. Basically, almost the same team you had when you won a championship 2 years ago.
Not to mention, they traded 5 second-round picks to get Jay Crowder, so that was supposed to be a game changer, right?
Yes. What was the goal? That's what would have been my question. Okay, what you say is goals is what is the goal? Championship. If you don't get the championship, then what do you call the season?
Yeah, it's a failure, man. Like I understand for some teams, for every team, of course, championship is not a realistic goal. It's only realistic for probably
honestly, if they're being honest with themselves.
Yeah,
yes.
Let's be honest, it's not a realistic goal. No, but for this team, like you said, number one overall seed in the whole playoffs,
Not
At home court throughout the whole playoffs. They would this year. They would have home court throughout the whole playoffs. And you lose to an 8 seed, a team who lost a playing game. Like that's a massive failure. I don't care how you put it. That's a massive failure. Massive failure. This is probably outside of if Giannis ain't obviously he won MVP this year. He's up. I think he's a finalist. But I think if you ask me, I think it's between Jokic and Embiid. But outside of that, Dirk Mavs series lost to the Warriors. This is probably the worst one loss to an 8 seed of all time because Giannis is he's gonna go down as top 10 player all time probably. So you have Giannis in his prime.
and you said he was he was the best player in this league.
Best player in the world at the time.
In the world, yeah.
And you have a team who lost a playing game. They lost a playing game. And they go out here and beat you 4-1. And like it was a 7-game series, tough series. 4-1. Embarrassment. A big time failure. I don't know what he's talking about. It's a failure. Now you look at the grand scheme of life, of course not a failure, because of course life goes on. You're not going to win every year, obviously. But this is a failure, man. As an organization, you should of course you're not gonna win every year, but you should want to be able to be looked at as competitive every year to have a chance to win it. You had a chance to win it this year, and you go out in the first round. It's a huge failure.
And you're taking steps back because since y'all won the title in 2021, last year y'all lost in the second round. Y'all didn't even make the Eastern Conference Finals last year.
They didn't even make it there.
And then this year you lose in the first round. So you're digressing. You're getting worse. You're winning regular season. Like last year was 3 seed. This year's 1 seed. Y'all winning regular season, but in the playoffs y'all have gotten worse. It's a failure.
Big time failure, man. So, I get the whole, be positive mindset. I'm a very positive guy, but when it comes to sports, there's winners and losers, bro. That's why you get paid the big bucks, Giannis. There's winners and losers, bro. When you don't make it even to the championship round, it's a big time failure. Now, if you make it to the championship round and you end up losing in the final or some shit, of course it's gonna hurt. It's probably still gonna be looked at like, man, we didn't win it, we lost, we failed. But that's a way more success than getting bumped in the first round by a lower seeded team.
Yeah, you have nothing to show for that. You have nothing to show for this season. Like what? Okay,
division banner.
Yeah, number one. Yeah.
You get division banner, whatever division you're in. You get that banner. What the fucking do? Central Division, I think they're in. You get that banner. I don't want that shit.
So this is just us down to the wire 513. Like I said, overall, like Rand just said, overall in the grand scheme of life, yes, it's not a failure. It's not a failure whatsoever. Mm-hmm. But in the game of basketball, for what Giannis is getting paid, how dominant he has been in the league these past few years, and the expectations for hopefully himself and the organization.
Yeah, man.
It's a failure.
Big time.
Something has to change. Something has to change, like I said, and now we think it should be head coach.
Has to, man. And I think Giannis, also in that press conference, he made some subtle hints that, Bud got out coached badly. He was asked if he wanted to guard Jimmy. He said, I wanted to, but I respect the coach. The coach should have made the call to make me guard him. He didn't make that call. I didn't guard him. That's where Giannis needs to get a little bit more selfish and a little bit more, like a little bit more self-centered. Like, bro, at the end of the day, they ain't gonna go. At the end of your career, they ain't gonna look back and say, "Oh, Coach Bud didn't tell him to guard that guy." They're gonna look at it. Jimmy Butler just took your lunch and ate it, bro, right in front of you. That's how they're gonna look at it. They don't care about why you didn't guard that man. All they're gonna show the tape is you didn't guard him. So start being a little bit more self-centered, bro. A little bit more self-aware.
I hate that. This is just not what Giannis. This is these superstars throughout all sports, bro. Coaches, they're not going to bench you if you go against their word. They're not going to bench you, especially if it works.
Especially if it's only for like last quarter, or last plays. It's like watching the podcast where Phil Handy said, one of the half times in the finals, or it was Eastern Conference Finals. They came in and I think it was Eastern Conference Finals. Maybe it was they playing Milwaukee though. And they came in like when he was in Toronto, and came in the locker room, and Nick Nurse said, "We're gonna make some adjustments." Kawhi said, put his hand up and said, "Nah, hey, be quiet." He said, "The adjustment is I'm going Giannis." Everybody shut up. Went out there, you go Giannis.
Exactly.
That's what Giannis needs to do.
As long as you just do it respectfully. Like, nah, coach. No, all due respect. Let me go here. Yeah,
I got him. And Jimmy Butler did it that game as well. It was a report that Spo drew up that play for something else. That lob play drew up something else, and Jimmy said, "Nah, let's do this." Went with it. Look what happened. The game went overtime and won the game.
Yeah. So more like I said, I wish more superstars would buck the system or go against or just challenge the coach in certain situations.
Yeah. Like, if I'm a coach, I'm gonna empower my players to do that. Hey, look, you're out there playing. If you see some shit I'm calling that ain't gonna work, say it's not gonna work, coach. Especially if we did it already, if it ain't working. It ain't gonna work, coach. Let's do this instead. You know, like, that's what you gotta do as the cornerstone of the franchise, Giannis.
And the thing about it, and last thing I got on the series, thing we have hit on is in games 5 and 4, Milwaukee had double-digit leads in the fourth quarter.
Yep.
And they blew both of them.
Yep. Coach Spo just got he just spanked Bud, bro. He just outright whooped his ass. Like, straight up, man. Straight up.
No other way to put it. Yeah.
Like, with a weaker roster.
Very weak.
With Jimmy Butler he's very good, but he's not on Giannis's level at all. They gotta do something, man. It's also new ownership in Milwaukee as well. So Giannis definitely ain't signing an extension, if you ask me. He definitely ain't signing an extension. Like, so you heard it here first, y'all. Be on the lookout for, buzz around Giannis trade talks, Giannis free agency talks, because he ain't signing an extension.
Facts.
He ain't signing it, and I ain't too sure he's gonna be too open with the new management and what his plans are. So be on the lookout for some Giannis saga coming up soon, y'all.
All right, we'll see. So, Miami is on to the second round to face the New York Knicks.
That's gonna be a hell of a series, man.
That's going to 90s basketball. That's what that's going to be.
Yeah, it's gonna be some scores in the 80s and 90s.
90s basketball.
Hopefully it's still more 80s, 90s, but you know.
Julius Randle is right now saying he's not likely to play game 1. Sprained ankle. Yeah. So, and honestly, I mean, if you're in New York, no respect, he hasn't been playing the best. So
I said he was looking a little better without him. So if I'm a Knicks fan, bing bong, that's what I'll be saying. Yeah, man.
Obviously we did our show on Wednesday. A lot of games happened Wednesday. Like I said, Knicks won the series. They beat the Cavs, finished in the series on Wednesday. Sacramento, Golden State, Game 5 was Wednesday, and Golden State got a rare road win this season. Man. Yeah, this season.
Big time road win. That was a great game, man.
Great game. Draymond turned back the hand of time, scoring offensively.
Hey, he hit that dirt fadeaway. I said, "Oh shit!"
Yeah.
And yeah, man, I don't know what I hate shitting on players, but Davion Mitchell, bro, you gotta make some shots, dog. If you're gonna be out there trying to guard Steph, gotta make some shots, brother. Gotta make some shots.
Yeah,
you play decent defense. I ain't gonna say it's great because everybody on social media be happy. Oh, his defense is awesome. It ain't that good. It's okay, but it's solid enough. I think he bothers Steph a little bit. But if you're gonna be out there, bro, you gotta be able to hit some shots, man.
Yeah, man. And honestly, like we talked about on Wednesday, that split with Fox. I mean, obviously the first half he came out sharp, but he had 17 in the first half.
Yeah.
But late in the game, you seen where that finger started bothering him.
You saw him shaking it. I don't know if it was hitting up on it or if the medicine started wearing off, but you saw it was definitely bothering him toward the end of the game. So
a few late game turnovers, it was bugging him. But obviously, man, shout out to Golden State, man. Obviously, champions, they've been here before. They did what champions do, man. They rallied together as a team. They went into a tough environment and got the road win. Yeah. Do you think the series is over tonight?
I called it originally. I said Warriors in 6. I wasn't too confident after the first 2 games, but I said they would win game 5. And I can believe we both said it. If we get back to game 6, Clay. So yeah, I think Warriors end tonight. If it's game 6, it's tonight, right?
Yep, tonight. Yep.
Yeah. I think they went at the end tonight.
Game 6 Clay. So
hopefully he's still there.
good night, Sacramento. But now y'all shouldn't be down yourselves. Honestly, if Fox doesn't break his finger, it could be a different series.
Could be, man. But also Sabonis too, man. He hasn't played great
at all.
So he got to figure out a way to make himself useful in a half court offense where they don't guard you because they're not guarding you. He can't shoot for real. I ain't leave 7-1. He don't play 7-1 at all.
At all.
I thought he played 6'10".
Or he's a very small. Well, he's a very small 7-1.
Yeah, I did not know he listed 7'1", which they fixed it a couple years ago. They fixed the height listings. So I think he's 7'1", or at least 7 feet, 7 foot, and he don't play like it at all. So, yeah, let's have to put that out there.
Real quick, breaking news. For those following the NFL draft, I'm pretty sure you would probably knew this move was gonna happen. Pittsburgh did not trade their pick at 32.
Hey, I just looked around and seen it.
And they drafted Joey Porter Jr.
Hey, I ain't saying they watch this show. We did just say that about 10 minutes ago, right?
We did.
Yeah,
we
did. I ain't saying they watch the show though. I ain't saying that, but hey, we did say that like maybe 20 minutes ago. We said it.
If y'all don't know why that's newsworthy, Joey Porter Sr. has spent most of his career up in Pittsburgh and was on their coaching staff once he retired. So he was basically raised. Joey Porter Jr. was basically raised in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
So yeah. Shout out to Junior, man. Shout out to JR. To the game that we have so much interest in and investment in, playoffs. First game tonight. Is it first game? No, so we're second game tonight. We're second Golden State and Sacramento first.
Yeah. Man.
Game 6, Grizzlies Lakers at Lakers. This is do or die. Not do or die, but I feel like this level game it is. We have to win tonight.
We have to win tonight. Tonight's a must-win game. If we don't win tonight, I think Memphis wins in 7.
Yes.
Which is why I didn't want to put it on wax. But when we ended up 3-1, I said if any team could lose a 3-1 lead, it's the fucking Lakers this year. Our next is to play. So if we don't come out tonight and win, I think they're gonna win in 7, bro. Hopefully we make it happen, man.
I'm right there with you. We talked about it. We talked about it on Wednesday, man. Ham's rotations, bro.
It was a 71, I think, to 73 or 74 or some shit like that. He took AD out and went with a LeBron or Rui center lineup. What the fuck are you doing, bro? What are you doing? He's done it multiple times in the series. Now, one game he got away with it because somebody, I think Austin Reeves got hot, or somebody got hot, or Rui got hot. So one game he got away with it. He keeps doing this shit, bro. Like, stop. If you're gonna go AD off the court, put Mo Bamba or somebody in the game, bro.
Yes.
Like, put another big out there. Put Winger, somebody out there, somebody bigger than 6'9" in the game, bro, or 6'10" in the game. Like, we cannot be playing without our a rim defender in the game
at all.
Because they attack the rim way too much. Ja sees nobody in there. He's going right at the rim. Like, we gotta do something, bro. Like,
I'm with you. Mo Bamba has 6 fouls to give.
Put him out there. If it only be a few minutes, put him out there. And he's first to floor. So put him out there, man.
His rotation has been trash. What was it? Oh, game 3. Even though we ended up it was game 4. Even though we ended up winning game 4, I said late in the game we talked about it. Like I said, Rui, like he didn't play most of the game. Then you expect him to come in and try to get hot offensively. He has no rhythm. He could develop no rhythm throughout the game.
Yeah.
We had to be better. We had to be better. Without saying, we had to be better, man. We wasted a AD 28 and 10.
I think 30 something.
Yeah, 30 and 10. Game 5. Wasted that. Got blown out the building.
Yeah, I don't think we getting that. I don't think we getting that game from AD again tonight. LeBron has to play better tonight. Like, you can't go out there and get 15 points on that shooting, LeBron. Like, you cannot do that, bro. That's just that shit. It goes to show LeBron is getting washed, bro. He's getting old. Like the about 5 time undefeated, we always say undefeated, but it's fucking showing. I don't know if it's the foot shit he got going on, but he looks old.
It's wear and tear. Obviously LeBron has played. I'm pretty sure if you look, at least he's top 3 minutes, basketball minutes, all around USA, all that offseason.
No, I think he played the most minutes ever.
Yeah,
already. I think he's played the most minutes ever in league history. So it goes to show, man. Like I know he takes great care of his body, but he pushing 40.
Yes.
After playing against younger than 25 something. Like these niggas is 24 and under for like Bane's like 24. I think Dylan Brooks like 25, 26 maybe. But these niggas is young, bro. They out here young legs. And they going hard, man. So he hopefully Savannah got him right. You know, get him some rest.
Well, I hope Savannah don't get him right.
Not like that, bro. I ain't like that. Damn,
he ain't really about to have no legs. Then.
Oh shit. Nah, hopefully she got him right like that. It might get his head in the game, bro. Cause something got to shake, Brian. Like something got to shake, bro.
That's facts. Basically for me, the key has been the key since the series started, man. The others have to step up. Get Bron to the fourth quarter. Let it be close to be the fourth quarter. Then fourth quarter, Bron AD do what y'all need to do. Because
if we do that, it's over. We're gonna lose, bro. If Bron don't come out in the first quarter engaged, it's not gonna happen, bro. Because when games where he got to at least score like 6 points in the first quarter. Put it like that. He ain't got to be like 10, 12 points. He got to at least score 6 points in the first quarter.
But yeah,
he got to find a rhythm. If he don't get a rhythm, I don't want the ball in his hands in the first quarter because he's gonna fucking turn over.
That's another thing you've seen too, like mental, like just we've been saying this ever since we did the recap. Like he's been nonchalant with the basketball in the postseason, but the last few weeks of regular season, you can just tell like it mentally it's wearing on him.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the age, like I said, if it's the injury, but it's like he's making mistakes that you only make when you get like drained, like tired to the point where you're just like, oh fuck, I can't get what I want to get to. I can't do what my body telling me to do. I'm just so tired. Like it's those kind of mistakes.
What do you think about him? What do you think about him playing the guy so much late in the fourth quarter? Like we were down by like 7. I think it was 17.
I called it. I said it was stupid. I called it. I said, why is LeBron still in the game? Get LeBron out the game. Get AD out the game. I thought someone was gonna get hurt. Happy that didn't happen. AD did have a nasty fall.
Right.
I think in that fourth quarter. But like get him out the game. The game was over. Like of course we made a little bit of a run, but the game was over. Get him out the game. And then also he plays Malik too much, bro. He ain't got it right now. Like I know
free Lonnie Walker.
Yeah, free Lonnie, bro. I know as a shooter, it's tough to see your minutes go to somebody else who also has the same role. It's tough to see that shit as a shooter. But you gotta know what's best for the team, bro. Like I know he ain't gonna say don't put me in, coach, but him, don't put the nigga in if he ain't hot. If he goes in his first quarter, first half minutes, he ain't got it. Don't go back to him, bro. Go to Lonnie or somebody else, man. Cause he's costing us, bro. He missed open threes. Too many of them.
Yeah, man. Obviously, as Laker fans, I said we want the best, but we want to win. Got the first round, but do we possibly going up against Golden State the next round? Playing how we're playing, fatigued. Now,
I wouldn't be too mad going against Golden State. If we had to go against like Phoenix or Denver next round, then I'd be like, let's just wrap it up right now. Let's just lose. But going against Golden State, I think we actually have a chance. They have some of the same problems we have. Some issues we have.
Yeah, they have a little bit better shooting than we have.
Way better shooting than we have. They have some of the same issues, but they have way less issues, and they have way better good problems to have.
Look, I'm just going to tell you this. Golden State, Lakers Golden State, Bron, but and no way I'm saying Wiggins is on this guy's level, but Bron's about to have flashbacks to the 2014 NBA Finals.
Nah, you're right. Especially this Bron, this tired,
Yeah,
fatigued Bron.
tired. Yeah, young. Yeah, old Ron.
Yeah,
Wiggins,
this
young, hungry.
Bron.
Yeah.
And we I think we having a hard time guarding guards as it is. We can't
Yes.
guard Desmond Bain and John Moran. How we gonna guard Steph Curry?
Ooh.
I ain't about to say Clay because Clay ain't all that no more. But how we gonna guard Steph and Jordan Poole and shit like that? How we gonna guard these niggas? Like, we can't guard Desmond Bain. I think Des is actually a better player than Jordan Poole, but on offense, Jordan Poole I think he got a more expansive bag than Desmond Bain has. So how are we gonna guard? How are we gonna stay in front of these guys? We can't stay in front of like Ja, who can't really shoot for real, you know.
Gut feeling. Take bias out of it. Lakers win tonight.
Man, I think Lakers win tonight.
All right.
I'm biased. I'm gonna say loss. I think we're gonna win. I didn't think about it real hard. I got faith in it. I think we're gonna win tonight.
It's going to be close. We're not pulling away.
Oh no.
Hell,
No blowout. No blowout.
Hell, Memphis maybe have a chance to win at the buzzer. At the buzzer.
It's gonna be a 5-point game, like 2 minutes left, or probably closer than that with 2 minutes. I think it's gonna be a close one, bro.
I think we ultimately. I'm with you. I think we ultimately end the series tonight.
If we don't, it's over, bro. We're gonna lose to 7. I'm telling you, it's gonna be
boy.
embarrassing. LeBron ain't never lost
In the first round.
I think in the first round, he never lost after going up like I think 3-1 or some shit crazy shit. He never lost. So this would be a big time chink in his armor if we lose the series, not this game, but the series.
Yeah, man. Oh man, and obviously just the continuation of piling up on AD. That's not going to go away anytime soon either. So
yeah, AD got to play better than he played the last game he had at home.
Oh, for sure.
Points, some shit, 9 points, some shit like that. Something nasty. Got to play better than that. But other guys, like you said, I mean the others, the Austin Reeves, the Rui Hachimaris, the Desmond Bain. Need him to
I wish we had Desmond Bain. Shit, the way he been hooping.
And let's talk about Desmond Bain, man. Shout out Desmond Bain. He's been like their best player.
Yes.
Their best player. Like I know Ja is box office and all this. He looks like their best player. A 3-level scorer and solid on defense.
Yep.
I'm a huge fan of Desmond Bain.
This series, he's been their best player. It's not even been close.
Yeah.
Jaren Jackson had a few moments.
Moments here and there.
Ja had a few moments when he's been out there, but Desmond Bain offensively has been keeping them
unstoppable.
Yes.
I think him and Reeves got a little beef, not like I think competitive beef. They both. I think Austin Reeves with the Oklahoma, Desmond with TCU. I think Reeves put like 40 on him one game. They've been going at it. They've been going at it.
Personal.
Yeah, back in college, I think he put up 40 on him. So
I love it.
Yeah.
Well, 2 playoff games, 2 game 6s tonight.
Big game 6s too, man.
Golden State.
Going home game 6s. Both 2 teams.
Golden State.
2 higher seeded teams too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Kings 3 seed, Grizzlies 2 seeds. Yep.
That's crazy. I think I think 2 higher seeds, but I think the two underdogs that everybody picked to win. If you look at the seedings, I think everybody picked Golden State. I think a lot of people picked the Lakers to win. So, big games, man. Big games.
8 o'clock. We're about 30 minutes away from tip off of the first one. Quickly, we'll mention this. We'll dive more in depth on Wednesday's show. Ime Udoka, new head coach. Doc brought it up on Wednesday, but we didn't really dive into. We didn't really talk about it in depth. But we'll get into to it next weekend. But yeah, next week.
Oh, he did. I forgot about that. He did bring that up. Shout out Ime, man.
Next head coach of the Houston Rockets.
I'm a bit disappointed in the roster. Only player there at the press conference was Kevin Porter Jr. Jalen Green, Jabari Smith. Where y'all at, bro? I know Jalen Green went on vacation after the season, but it's season. Y'all season been over for like 3 weeks. What are y'all doing, bro? I should be in the city of Houston at the facility every day, putting work in.
That's his generation.
Bad luck, man. Terrible luck.
That's his generation. So,
and I'm not saying they ain't putting work in where they at, but if I'm playing for NBA franchise and I have to take 60 L's to the face this past season, I'm taking a week off, maybe if that. Maybe I'm sure they probably would like them to take a couple weeks off. I'm right back in the facility working every day, man. With trainers, with my trainers with the team, not with nobody, not just out here in California or wherever you want to be at. I'm in Houston, 10 toes down, man. They tripping.
Facts. Lastly, a little more NBA news. I just seen this. I just seen the headline on ESPN. It broke a little earlier. Kevin Durant becomes third NBA player with a lifetime Nike deal.
Oh, I saw that earlier too, man. Shout out KD. Big time shit, man. I think it was like him, Mike, and LeBron. Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, that's huge, man. I don't see
RP code.
Yeah, RP code, man. I don't see like a team Kevin Durant being brought up anytime soon, but
nah, that ain't happening.
Yeah, I don't see that happening. Team LeBron coming though. I'm telling you, Team LeBron coming.
Oh, for sure.
Team LeBron coming.
For sure.
First athlete probably gonna be Bronny James, man. I'm telling you, it's coming.
And just lastly, a little draft news before we get up out of here. I said draft is currently going on right now. Michael Mayer got drafted 35th overall to the Las Vegas Raiders.
Hey, shout out to Raiders, man. I did see that somebody traded up. Needs quarterback. Titans traded up
for Will Levis.
Hey, shout out Arizona. Arizona's making some moves. They traded back twice now.
Mm-hmm.
Probably getting draft capital for next year because this year they're probably writing it off like, hey, Kyler's hurt. This year is basically gonna be a wash.
Yep.
So they're making some smart moves to position themselves in a good spot next year because they got to pay Kyler already. They already got him under contract for the extension. They're gonna be a little tight money wise, so they're getting some picks to get some young talent, for the cheap.
Facts. Shout out to Arizona. I said currently right now the NFL draft is going on. So we're about 28 minutes from the start of Golden State, Sacramento. So
big night, man. Big night.
We ain't gonna hold y'all folks much longer. Shit, we've been on here longer than we usually do on Sports Spirits Friday.
Doubled up for Sports and Spirits, man. Before we get out of here, you think the Titans take Will Levis?
At 30,
it's done.
30?
Not
they already took it.
They already did. All right, I about to say they probably gonna take him. All right, cool. Yeah. Shout out Will Levis, man. He ain't there no more. I think I wouldn't went back either.
Malik Willis, you better get your shit together because they got your replacement.
He out of there.
They got your replacement down there, dog. So
he out
get
of
your
there.
Shit together.
They done with him. They just drafted him 2 years ago.
Last year.
Damn, that's crazy.
Last year, yeah.
Oh man, they traded up to get this guy. Yeah, you're out of there, Malik. It's done, brother. Learn Chinese, buddy.
It's a wrap. XFL, here I come.
You're gonna be the USFL.
But I appreciate everybody rocking out with us, man. This has been Down to the Wire 513 Sports and Spirits Friday. For the good brother Flyman Rand, Josh Gavin, the Taryn Bland. Y'all have a safe, blessed weekend. Enjoy the NFL draft. Enjoy the NBA playoffs. 2 games tonight. Denver Phoenix kicks off game 1 tomorrow. Heat Knicks kicks off game 1 Sunday, man. So yeah, y'all be tapped in, man. Y'all have a safe, blessed weekend. Until next time, man. We out.
Peace.